and users, and welcome to EUR Game Reviews, Episode 3. It is Saturday, April 9th, and today's show is all about downloadable content. We discuss we hit the rumor mill and we discuss the Mortal Kombat news that's out there, and we also take a review of Arrival, and that's the last piece of DLC for Mass Effect 2. We are your hosts. I'm Clarence. And please welcome a new EUR member, Joe Hickey. So,
hi.
Anything you want to say to the folks out there?
No, not really.
Alrighty, well that's fine. I mean, real G's move in silence like lasagna, so that's okay.
That's right.
But let's get into it and let's talk about what we're hearing in the rumor mill as far as the downloadable content for Mortal Kombat. So, Joe, what do you got?
Yep, and again, all this information that we have is all hearsay. NetherRealm hasn't even posted stuff about this. Nothing is set in stone quite yet. There's different Mortal Kombat modes. There's the puzzle combat, the pit mode 360, which is also rumored, the King of the Hill. What do you have on that?
Well, you got pretty much everything nailed down. The puzzle combat and the King of the Hill modes, the exclusive pit, and then there's the DLC character, Lady in Red.
For the 360, yeah.
For the 360. First of all, I gotta say, I don't like exclusive characters or modes, and I'm really not too excited about this. Again, nothing has been confirmed. And also, it almost feels like somebody at NetherRealm said...
Somebody favors the PlayStation 3.
Well,
a little bit more, I think.
Well, maybe. I mean, PS3, you get to be freaking God of War, for Christ's sakes.
I know.
And it almost feels like someone in NetherRealm said, you know, the PS3 owners get to be, you know, the God of War. We got to give Xbox players something, so
like
here.
Gears of War or something.
You know, it almost reminds me of how I Christmas shop. You know, it's like you got that one friend, you know exactly what to get them, and you get them that, and they're all excited about it. But then you've got that other friend, you have no idea what to get them, so you just get a bunch of crap and throw it in a bag and try to make it look nice.
Yeah.
And then they get the package, and they go through the paper, and they're like, dude, why do you give me tube socks?
Exactly.
You know, and that's almost what this feels like, so, you know.
But again, it's all rumor. We don't know.
Rumor.
It's exciting. We can't wait for it, so.
Yeah, I mean, Xbox players might not get nothing.
No, I hope not.
Now, I know if you read the forums, you know, everyone's hoping for Marcus Phoenix or Commander Shepard. I don't see that happening.
No.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, maybe Xbox 360 jumped the gun. Just didn't jump on the bandwagon.
Maybe. But let's get to why we're here, and the main thing we're going to talk about today is Arrival. And again, this is the
Mass Effect.
Yeah, Mass Effect 2. Of course, we know the release date for Mass Effect 3 isn't until the holiday season, but that's okay, because Bioware's got you covered with this.
They've seen us. Baron. The Batarians must send their prisoners down here to die.
Here are the details. This was released on March 29th. It is available for the Xbox 360, PS3, and PC platforms. This will cost you $7 on the PlayStation Network, or 560 Microsoft points or Bioware points, and there is 3 new awards or achievements available.
It's a deadly assignment, and she's one of the few up to the challenge. She and I go back pretty far, Commander.
Well, as far as story goes, once again, Admiral Hackett's dialing Commander Shepard up for a favor. And this time, you're sent to Batarian space to rescue undercover operative Dr. Kenson. The report is she has proof that the Reaper invasion is imminent, but she's currently being held captive and faces charges of terrorism. Now, there are 2 settings for this DLC. There's a prison and a space station. Both stages have that familiar kind of Mass Effect look, but the level design is just creative enough to not make it feel like a cheap rehash of what you've already played. And of course, this is Mass Effect 2 we're talking about, so there are some really good visuals here.
Yeah, and Mass Effect 2 is definitely one of those games where they have the downloadable content and they set the bar high and they do it right.
Impressive.
This is a covert mission this time around, so this time you're going solo. Who needs teammates? I mean, you're freaking Commander Shepard. I will say, though, that because your teammates aren't there, it makes the mission a bit more challenging. You're not going to be able to just go through this one guns blazing and beat this with ease. So take a little bit of time, plan your attacks, and you'll finish this content no problem. Additionally, they did throw in some creative puzzles here to kind of break the monotony.
The stakes are too high. If you were willing to destroy a whole system over this, I want to see your proof.
I guess I can't argue with that. Give me a moment.
Overall, I think that Arrival is worth the price that you pay, but you can't expect anything too epic because the storyline is somewhat short. As Joe said, you can play through this whole thing in an hour to an hour and a half, actually. And while it's not quite as good as Overlord or Lair of the Shadow Broker, it's still a fun time. Also, I think that the plot, although somewhat predictable, I think it is a good tie into Mass Effect 3. It definitely gets you excited, and it makes you just kind of want that holiday season here, so you can just get your fix in, and you know.
Yeah, I think the only thing I heard online was, with this, if you're starting a new campaign, don't start this first, because the whole plot is not going to make any sense.
So yeah, you definitely want to play through a good portion of the game. Actually, play through all of the game and then play this. I mean, basically, because especially the ending scene, and I don't want to give too much away. I mean, it really does put you on the doorstep of the story opening of Mass Effect 3. So, and I believe this is available right after the Horizon mission. But I say, play through the rest of the game, complete the story, then play this. I mean, it really does play like something like this should be the last thing that you play before you play Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
So, but overall, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7.5.
I'm going to have to say, after reading a lot of the reviews and what other people have said, maybe a 7.
Okay.
7 out of 10.
Well, what leads you to give it to a 7?
Well, a 7, well, for one, the time frame is only 1 to 3. At least that's maximum 3 hours, you know. And then you also got to consider the other downloadable content. I mean, yeah, they were clinching it to Mass Effect 3, but you know, a lot of people are saying if you want to see what happens, go to YouTube or even watch a video of it. Why waste your money? But if you are an avid Mass Effect player, you're going to end up buying it anyways. So.
Well, I think you should. Plus, there's also a couple items for you to find while you're there. So, I say if you're a Mass Effect fan, go ahead and pick it up. We're talking about $7.
It is $7.
Well, yeah, it is $7. So, I mean, it's less than cigarettes.
Yep.
You know?
Just as much as McDonald's.
Pick it up. It's less than a 6-pack. Seriously.
Yeah.
Pick it up. But that wraps it up for our look at Arrival. Again, you can always follow us on Facebook and Twitter.
That's right.
We always want you to comment, subscribe on YouTube, and we always love emails. That's eurgamereviews@gmail.com. And we also have a discussion board going. First topic is how you feel about the downloadable content for the 360 for Mortal Kombat. We'd love to hear your thoughts, whether it's rumor, whether it's fact, or just your overall feelings of it. So this is Clarence.
And I'm Joe.
Signing off.